back to another entrepreneur video with me. So today I'm going to be talking about my top 8 necessities that I use for my business. So I have 2 businesses, and that's customs and a small boutique, and these items work. They really work for both of my businesses, and I just feel like these are basic necessities that every business needs. And if they work for my businesses, which is 2 completely separate things, they should work for you. So let's get started. Hey guys, so for number 1, my first thing is a notebook, and my second thing is a planner. So a notebook is great for your business in case you want to do any changes and you just want to write down in your notebook. Like for example, if you want to redo your website, you can write down all your ideas in your notebook. Anything that has to do with your business, like making any changes, any thoughts you have, anything you want to do different. So for my planner, I actually have like almost a 2-year planner, I believe it is. But for my planner, this is good because you can write down so like I said, I do customs, so I can write down any custom orders I have, the date that they're due. For you can write down anything that has to, like if you have any business meetings or anything. And honestly, a planner could go a long way, not with just your business, but with life in general. So I really recommend a planner because this thing right here is a lifesaver. Okay guys, so number 2 is business cards and thank you cards. So with every purchase from my business, I do put a business card and a thank you card on there. And the back of my business card, my thank you card, is a discount code where you get 15% off. So I like to put one of these in everybody's packaging, so that guarantees that they could come, especially if you give them a discount. They'll be like, okay, I got 15% off, let me go to the website and see what I can buy and using my my discount. But yes, these are my business cards. Hope you guys can see. And then just a simple, my business theme is like marble and black, basically like a marble color and black. I like it nice and clean and sleek. I don't like all that extra razzle dazzle, but that's just my opinion. Some people like that, I don't. I just prefer to keep it classy, like not classy, but like sleek. Yep, so these are business cards and my thank you cards. Okay guys, so for number 3, it's my packaging. So these are my bubble mailers that I use. These are 2 different sizes. And then I do have locals that purchase from me, and I always make sure I put it in something nice and fancy. This is just a bag that I got off of Amazon. Well, both of these, I actually got off of Amazon. It's always good to make sure you have some type of packaging, rather if you're shipping it and mailing it off, or if somebody is coming to pick it up, because it's your first impression. Now for me, I like to use tissue paper. Some people like to use confetti stuff. Me personally, I really don't care for that because it gets a mess. Tissue paper could just go straight into the garbage and it doesn't have to be all over someone's home. So these are the ones I like to use. And I also like to put like a little sticker on packaging, or I always like to do that. Sometimes I put my logo. I have logo stickers. Sometimes I put that on my packaging. It just depends. But I always want everything to look professional because I'm trying to have a professional business. I want to do everything to make my business look professional, and so that people could come back and shop. It's like, would you rather shop with somebody that just hands you something that's not packaged, regardless if they're coming to pick it up, and I'll just be like, here, this is your order, no package or nothing? Or would you rather come back to somebody that gives you a nice packaging, a nice bag, a nice thank you letter, thank you card, business cards? It's always great to have good packaging. So number 4, so we have backdrop, a ring light, and a tripod. So my ring light comes with a tripod thingy where you can put your phone at, but I also use a regular tripod. And I also have a backdrop. I also have a backdrop as well. So what I do is I use that for my pictures. I always take pictures. I always want to make sure I have a nice background for my pictures, regardless if I take a rug, like one of these things, and I lay my product on that, take a picture, or if I'm wearing it, I will sit in front of my backdrop and I will use the tripod, because it's usually me by myself. I always most like 9 times out of 10, I take my own pictures. So I will use it on my tripod, and I'll hook it up to my tripod, and then I will set a timer, and that's how I take my pictures. So it's always good to have a nice background when you take your pictures, because you want it to look as professional as possible. You don't want to be taking pictures and then there's stuff in the background and all stuff, especially if you're putting it on your website. So you want it to look nice, clean, and sleek and professional as always. And I'm going to show you guys my tripod, my ring light, and my backdrop. Okay, this is my backdrop. It's just a simple brick theme, but I do want to get a white one. Here's my ring light, and honestly, you can find a cheap ring light. You can find a cheap ring light, but it's cool. I like this ring light, and it has a little thing, and I also could hook up my camera to it too as well. And then this is my tripod that I use all the time. It goes up and down. I could put it on the table, anything. I love this tripod right here. But this is my tripod, my ring light, and my backdrop, and I also have a backdrop stand. So it's on my backdrop stand. So this is the section where I take pictures, especially when it's of myself. If I don't, I use all of this to take my pictures. Okay, for number 5, you should have a PC, a desktop, a laptop, or a tablet of some sort. I honestly have all 3, but I have my desktop in my office, and I have my laptop at home. I keep that at home, and then I have my iPad, and my iPad travels with me. So if I'm at work, or if I'm home, or if I just want easy access, I use my iPad. These are all good, especially when you have a website. So when you have a website, you should be able to use this to update your website, because it's hard to update it on your phone. I tried so many times to update it. Sometimes, especially when you're editing your website, it's hard. Trust me, it is hard, because I tried it and it was not working. But as soon as I came to my office and used my desktop, perfect. But like I said, you could use your laptop as well. I just prefer my desktop at my office. And it's just always good to at least have something, especially when you using it for your website. Tablet, laptop, something. So I just personally have all 3, but that's just what I prefer. And also, you're gonna need it for, well, you're not gonna really need it for social media, because you do have your phone, but it will be cool to have it for your social media as well. Like, for example, I like to keep a lot of my business social media, like my business Instagram, my business Facebook, my website, my business, anything that I have to do with my business, I like to keep on my iPad. That's just me personally, but it's always good to have something so you can maneuver, especially when you have a website. Next, we have number 6. So for number 6, I'm sorry, if you see me looking down, I have wrote everything down on a piece of paper so I won't forget nothing. But for number 6, we have a camera or a phone. So me personally, I have both, but I don't like my camera. I don't really know how to work it, and then when I upload it to it just takes too long for me. So I like to use my phone personally. Like right now, I'm recording on my phone. I have a pretty decent phone, so the quality isn't bad, but you at least need some type of device to take pictures. So to take pictures of your product. But the thing is that you need a pretty good quality, like, I'm not gonna say really good quality phone, because there is editing apps, but you need something that's gonna give you a decent picture, because you don't want to post something that's blurry because of the quality of the camera. And it doesn't have to be the latest phone or latest camera that come out, but something with okay quality, because you don't want to post something that's blurry, because if you post something that's blurry, for example, if I was a customer, or for example, if y'all looking on my website and you see blurry photos, it's not going to make you want to buy it, because it's just the quality isn't there. But there is apps where you can edit and make your products and your pictures look better. But I would just say get something that's decent so you can take pictures of your products, so you can post it on your website, so you can post it on your social medias, and you just want it to look presentable. You don't want to just post anything thinking that people are gonna like it, especially if you're trying to recruit strangers. If you want to recruit strangers, people that you don't know, new customers and stuff like that that don't know you, you have to have decent quality pictures. Your website has to be decent. You just have to have it decent so it can grab the customer's attention. You always want everything to be presentable and professional. Okay, now for number 7, we have a label printer or a regular printer. So I have a thermal label printer. I got off of Amazon. It took me a while to hook it up, but once I hook it up, I love it. I don't have the wires, I took the wires off, but I have a label printer, and I also have a printer. I have a printer for my custom business. I do a lot of printing for customs, like shirts and stuff like that. I need my printer, but this is for, you can use this to make like stickers with your logo on it. You could use this to print out your shipping labels, and you could use this to print out your I have, like, on my thing, I print out customer orders, like customer order form, and it will print out everything that the customer ordered. So this is good for that. You also can do that on a regular printer as well. You can, but this is good because you don't need no ink or nothing. It's a thermal printer, so you don't need any ink. But you can do all of that on your regular printer as well. But it's always good to have a printer, especially if you have an online, you have a website, and you're printing out labels. You need a printer because it makes your life so much easier. And plus, like, instead of going all the way to the post office to ship your order out, you could print out your label at home and then just drop it off, and it makes it so much easier. And number 8, last but not least, so you will need a scale. So this ties back into labeling, the label printer, like a printer. You need one of these if you're going to be shipping from home, so you could put in the weight of the products. I got mine off of Amazon again. Most of my stuff I get off of Amazon, like my tripod, my backdrop, my shipping stuff, all that I got off of Amazon. But you will need this to weigh your items so that you can ship it, and you can put the weight in the website, and you can put the weight in the website, and then it will print out your label. And like I said, it's so much easier than going to the post office, because you know how y'all go to the post office. Well, this is my experience. Went to the post office, and I had to stand in that long line. Like, no, you could just easily just drop it. Once you print out the label, you're good. Okay, that's it. That was my video on my top 8 necessities that I use for my business. I hope this video helped you guys on trying to figure out what you need and what you don't need. I mean, this works for me. It may not work for some people, but I'm just giving people tips and tricks on how to maybe make it a little more easier for you, for your business. But if you like my video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the next video. Thank you, guys.